Hello, and welcome to the Outlaw Bill Sports Network Deal Show. Today's
I'm
matchup, we get
Admiral
the
Teague, your
Chargers
co-host.
versus the New England Patriots. Patriots, it's a no-go. They're pretty much done for the season. This win has no replication for them. The LA Chargers are definitely playing for their playoff berth. A win,
You know what?
and they get in.
You know
I've
what,
been
Bill?
saying it all day here on the NFL Network.
You know what, Bill? At
What?
the end of the season, there are teams that are moribund, like the New York Jets and like this Patriots team. However, I would point out that the Patriots are now playing for pride. Every player on that team is playing for the future of his career. He needs a stat. There's nothing more dangerous than a cornered animal. And we saw New England playing very, very defiantly in their last 2 or 3 games. They won the last one, I believe. They're coming in on this one off a win, if I'm not incorrect. And the thing is, they are absolutely out of their minds about how angry they are about this whole thing. Their organization was supposed to be bigger and better than this. They were supposed to be let's face it, the big bad New England Patriots. They've got what, 5 Super Bowls now? No other team will ever have more.
Yeah, it's 14. We got 14:55, so we got 5 in the first quarter. And
Have they kicked yet?
yes, they've kicked.
I'm just spooling up my feed
You
now.
you were talking so much, I got distracted when you're talking. Whatever.
Fuck it.
Son of a bitch! I'm supposed to be commentating this game.
That was analysis. It's called throw out the numbers for the Patriots. They are a cornered animal.
We got Justin Herbert of the LA Chargers.
Now remember, if this was
He
the
used to play out of San
NHL,
Diego.
if this was the NHL, he'd be Justin Hebert.
So we got
Justin
second and 10 for the Chargers, and Herbert out of the shotgun formation. Herbert drops back to the end zone, passes complete.
He managed to get about 5 yards on that one, Bill.
Yes, he did.
The Patriots, they're also at home, and if you look, there's a lot of empty seats. There's a lot of empty seats. It's not so empty that they won't use the wide angle, but watch for the camera angles of the game if they start showing just the players.
Wide receiver number 15, Lad McConkey. Or the
I don't know about.
3rd and 6 for Justin Herbert out of the shotgun formation. Third and 6 for Justin Herbert. Passes complete. They get a first down.
Now, from a broadcasting standpoint, I would say this is the most risky of all games. It's not for us, but for the network. What the problem is, Bill, is have you noticed this? I have. You can sort of hear individual fans because there's only like 25,000 people in this stadium that holds like 65,000 people. So I hear the lone hecklers here and there. I can hear some profanity here and there. I would bet the sound gets gouged out occasionally when a lone heckler close enough to the mic gets something out. Here we go. Shotgun again. Oh, wait, he's under center.
He's under center.
Yeah, forget. I caught that late. Sorry.
Herbert passes.
Throws it. It was just. That was so high. He was not sure about the coverage. He was not sure about his receiver. So the guy had a shot, not a great one. They're going to put this on the receiver in the booth. They said there's a problem throughout his career. He just doesn't. Yeah, he got that off the middle of his fingers, not even the tip. Oh, he had his whole hands on that. You got to come down with that one, Bill.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Why would he ever play Nickelback? That's a horrible band. Or so I'm told. Herbert out of the shotgun formation, 3rd and 4. See what he does here, Teague. Drops back, passes, complete to Led,
Wow.
complete to
His
McConkey.
receivers have just stabbed Herbert in the heart on this drive, huh, Bill?
Well, that was intended for Lad McConkey.
But this is the second nice pass that one of his buddies dropped.
It does go right through his hands. That's pretty
That's
bad.
the second time
you should catch those.
That's the second time in 3 plays and the second straight pass. They can't catch.
To New England.
Let me ask you a question, Bill. Did they mention with the Chargers a backing into the playoffs scenario where they could lose and get in anyway?
No, there's no chance in hell. They got
What
a
if
record
they
of
lose?
They have a record of 3-12. There's no chance in hell.
I said the Chargers. The Chargers, Bill. The Chargers. Is there a chance of losing and backing in?
No, not really. They lose, they don't go.
Does it come down to lose and win next week? Do they have to win one of two, or is it win or go home this week?
It's win today and get in.
Or
lose today, they go. Their season's over.
All right, so that was not a we want this season drive at all, was it?
No, it wasn't.
And that Gladiator commercial was fucked up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What the hell was going on in that Gladiator commercial? How funny would it be if Travis Kelce's name was Taylor Kelce?
It would not be favorable.
This is every bar in America, right? They keep it dark. Everything inside's black. All you see is the TVs. There's no light except the bottle and the TV. That's the world that the beer commercials want for us, Bill.
Uh-huh.
How much time do you think it will take? Will Bud Light ever make a comeback? It was too much, wasn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, it was for a lot of people.
The thing was, there was no coming back from how obnoxious it was.
Well, that's true.
People made fair statements like there are U.S. combat veterans who didn't get this, who saved a whole bunch of guys. You know, Congressional Medal of Honor winner Sergeant Chianta doesn't have it. Nice little run to start the series, huh, Bill? What is that, about 7 yards?
Maybe.
Drake May, the duck might have it, huh, Bill?
Yeah.
Drake means male duck. I figured a countrified guy like you would know this, but then again, you live in a desert. There are no ducks. He comes out from under center. He throws it out to Mario Douglas. Douglas gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets about two yards. And they've agreed with me. 3rd and manageable. I like that term.
3rd and manageable.
New England, another team that put the steak sandwich kind of logo on their uniform. It didn't stick with Buffalo. It stuck with these guys and the Tennessee Tits, boobs. It did. I don't get the steak sandwich, but they won so much in it, they have to wear those weird flying Patriot heads for the rest of their existence.
3rd and 4 for the Patriots.
That was a beautiful, beautiful run by Drake May. It's fourth down, but it's only about 1 yard to go. Although it looks like there's now some concern. It's just because he's by their bench. He doesn't seem to be hurt. He jogs back on the field, but their trainers did jog over from the sideline to check on him, as you would expect. They were right there. Oh, actually, my mistake. It happens by the Charger sideline, but we did see personnel looking at him. I guess they're trying to see if he had possession when he left, but he swats it out of bounds. Heads up football there by Drake May. He's going to go for it.
4th and 6.
On 4th and 6.
No, the punter's back there.
Sorry. No, they just whistled it dead. Are they going to go with a Are they going to go with the replay? Did he throw the challenge flag? No, the Chargers, for some stupid reason,
take a timeout.
Were the Chargers convinced they were going to go for it, and the spot of the ball came late in the analysis? Because we felt it looked like it was 4th and 2, and they didn't make up their minds to tell us until the play was about to go off and then whistled down. I'm going to admit it. I lost the thread here, man. I hate that they bring out the New York Jets. Are they trying to upset me?
Probably. You know, they
fair catch signaled for 7:45. Sorry, Bill. Go again. Oh, here it is, Bill. My favorite NFL music. Crank it up. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. There is there is NFL music, and then there is the CBS NFL music. CBS has the best.
It's over. Christmas is over, boys and girls. You have to start being good or naughty for next year. This is the first of a doubleheader here on the Ocho, the Outlaw Bill Sport Network. Well, we've only got this weekend and next weekend, and then after that, regular season will be over and we'll be into the postseason playoffs. So this game, as we said, to make it or break it for the Chargers of LA. They win today, they get in to the wild card. If Denver loses somehow late in the later game, the possibility that they could not make the postseason. The Chargers have the 6th seed, and the Broncos have the 7th seed. So Denver could be knocked out of the playoffs if they lose today against the Bengals on a hard Cincinnati Bengal team later. Here we have 1st and 10 for the Chargers Herbert's pass was complete. J.K. Dobbins with the ball carry. It's 4 yards on the play. They're talking about his injuries right now. Ugh. Herbert. Flag on the play. Mapu. What's up? These are some weird, crazy
What a
names.
weird name.
Marte Mapu.
It sounds like weird insider stock trading. It's like Marty Mayo loves Mapu.
Yeah. Tucker Fist. Hey, FKHC 2005. When I'm at work right now, dipping by to say hi. Well, we appreciate it, buddy.
Hi,
Herbert
Tim.
passes
Herbert.
to McConkey. Lad McConkey.
His receivers got a good yelling at on the sideline, huh?
Yeah. Play action, Herbert. Ron Eskins.
Herbert needs this one. Air mails it. It's caught. Nowhere near a first down.
They got 4:33 left in the first.
And this time I'm right. They are going to go for it seems.
Wow, Herbert connects with Johnson.
Gerard Mayo thought he could. Gerard Mayo's guys just didn't have what it took. There was too much mustard on that pass. You would think they could contain the Chargers, but no. Mayo sauced.
Herbert passes complete touchdown Chargers to Davis.
Goal.
No. We don't do that here, Teag. Teag, I refuse. You cannot do that for American football. You cannot do it. It's un-American. And if you're un-American, I'm going to kick your ass out of this country. Cameron Dicker. The up kick is up through the gooch. It's good.
I was born here, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I would also point out that we're both Latino, but I'm not of the deporting. Like, you can't deport my kind of Latino. However, yours are all getting kicked out. Okay, Cubans, we want them. America, you and your kind. Let's just face it. When YouTube sends us the Mexicans, they're not sending their best anymore. They're not sending Chicote. They're sending Outlaw Bill.
That's right. We're having a commercial for Canadian whiskey.
Playing a bad song from an American band that's a bad version of the Rolling Stones. Am I right?
And it was, it's a Midnight Rambler, but
Rider, Midnight Rider.
Yeah.
It's like it's the Almonds, right?
Yeah.
It's like they sat down and they're like, the Rolling Stones are popular and we kind of have a jam and rock and sound, but no one digs us because our songs are 88 minutes long. What do we do? And they're like, how about we have a song that's only like 17 minutes long? We'll call it like Midnight Rambler or like their song. No, people say we're copying them. How about Midnight Rider? I like the way you're going with that. Did you know Greg Allman called being married to Cher the worst weekend of his life?
Is that New York? Is that
no?
It's Foxborough.
They're the New England Patriots. It's 35 minutes from hell. And if you go in the other direction for 35 minutes, you're in Boston.
I don't know why I
Do you
always
know
think
where
that-
New England
I
is?
always know where. I always think that Foxborough's New York. I don't know why. I don't know why I've thought that all this time.
No, probably because of Foxwoods Casino.
No. Drake maybe escorted off the field. They got the backup quarterback.
That's hilarious because honestly, the guys from the Patriots aren't
O.B.S.N
safe walking down the street
is
here.
now is at the helm for the Patriots. Says 1st and 10 under center.
They rang Drake's bell a few times.
Handed up to go up the center, and he gets a couple yards.
Is it concussion protocol for Drake, or they just want to see for a minute if he's okay?
Yeah,
let him settle down.
They're having a look. They're gonna look at his brain. They're gonna CAT scan his brain. I don't know.
Isn't it funny that the only thing remarkable about the Patriots season is again and again referencing that they beat the New York Jets because it's their division rival? It's like, yo, everyone beats the Jets. Shut the fuck up. Later today, I'm going to go out there, start the game, and beat the Jets. You hear what I'm saying? Or are the Jets playing now?
They play tomorrow. They play tomorrow, and it's the early game. If you're
Jesus.
Interested.
Cole Strange. Hear that? Did you hear the sound gouged out, Bill?
No.
In the middle of the play-by-play, the crowd and the commentator noise, there was a gouged out, like the guy in the censor booth hit the censor button. We can hear individual fans, so someone yelled F you or whatever.
I didn't hear any of that. Oh, well.
You didn't hear it because the sound went out. If you noticed, as he started the guy's name, he said Jet, and it came back is running. So there was missing sound, as I predicted earlier.
Wow. Get the man with the mustache to do all your commercials. What? You can never go wrong.
Now that we're in the commercial, Bill, help me out with this one. I don't know if you've noticed this, but have you noticed the last couple of years, maybe something like shade or the fact that it might be useless? The number one advertiser used to be Bud Light. We know what their problem is, but they're not trying to advertise their way out of it. They seem to have given up. Football commercials have moved to things that are like more lucrative. It seems like since drinking the way beer commercials on football do is like a lifestyle flex, like it's like costs about $60 a day to drink like a football fan.
Yeah.
Minimum. Well, when I go out, a beer is like $8. So now, like instead of selling us beer and a lifestyle that no one can afford based on how a 40-year-old would act if he went back to college, we get commercials about how to save your money, get cash back, And like the business is a charity that feeds people, probably people who lost their home from drinking Bud Light.
Or spent money on their ad campaign.
My point here would be the major advertisers, the beer companies, are now gone from the equation, but everyone's adopted the beer commercial brand of Dom.
You do see a lot less beer commercials in NFL football coverage these days.
I think it's because the price of alcohol is so high that there's no point in advertising it on the NFL. It's like people already have your customers already need that beer.
I'd rather get a beer from the grocery store than a beer inside of most bars these days.
A 12 pack of
sometimes you go to a bar and it's like $9 for a 16-ounce pint of beer.
Yeah, that's what.
What?
The only good news is if you're Admiral Teague, it takes you over an hour to drink that beer because I just don't have a drinking problem. I might be trashed on the Super Bowl coverage here, though.
2nd and 5 for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Throws it complete. Gets a first down.
Here's what I'm going to do, though, Bill. I'm not going to drink till halftime. Maybe, I'm not going to start like knocking them back at the beginning of the game and be out of it by the middle.
Oh, okay.
Well, God knows the Padawannabe seems to drink enough for both of us. He is a great play-by-play guy, though.
He's invited. I just don't know what his schedule is today. 1st and 10 for Justin Herbert under center. Hands it off. Going up the center to Dobbins. Dobbins breaking tackles.
Here's my thing, though. Unless you're independently wealthy, having an alcohol problem with beer, that'll cost you your house. You know how much a 12-pack of bottles of Stella is downstairs down at the bodegas?
No.
A 12-pack is about $26.
Oh. 2nd and 2 for Justin Herbert under center. Chain end of a first.
Think about it. A beer in a bar is $9. A 6-pack of beer comes out to like almost $2 a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the 12-pack, it's more, right? It's like you're at like $24, $26 or some shit like that. I'm going to take a look at the Target beer prices because when people buy beer, or what is it? Walmart has beer,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
You usually get those 30 packs for like $15.
All right, so the first thing they're trying to sell Bud Light is a bunch of commercials and holiday cans and T-shirts, and some of these things cost $30-$40 to advertise your team, to advertise their bad beer. T-shirts, it's all overly masculine now because of what they've done to themselves. There's a whole. I like this T-shirt at Walmart though. It's a pair of lungs that are green with 2 buds of weed on it. That's hilarious. Bottled and canned. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. A 24-pack. That's a case of 12-ounce. Now, remember, the bottles are 16. So 12-ounce cans of Bud Light is $20.46. That's a lot of money. I could drink all of that and not be drunk. How about you, Bill?
Yeah, I could drink a whole bunch.
If we were to start drinking Bud Light when we started and go through all games on a Sunday, that would be giving us about 11 hours, right?
Well,
I think
so
I could finish this.
Today's a
So
triple header. Today would have been a great job. I mean, I'm doing a triple header here. We got 3 games, and this is the first game of 3 on the triple header game.
That's easily 12 hours of football. There's no way you couldn't put away 2 Bud Lights an hour if you disliked yourself.
I could drink them like a fish swims in water.
Now listen to this. If you really dislike yourself, a 20-pack of 16 fluid ounce aluminum bottles.
$23,
Bill.
Aluminum bottles? What the hell? Who wants aluminum bottles? Give me a real.
That's 7.2 cents per fluid ounce, Bill. If you really want to go all in and have the beer taste good, even though it can't because it's Bud Light. Bud Light Platinum, with platinum written much bigger than everything else because they're ashamed. It's out of stock, but $19.98, that's 9.3 cents for a fluid ounce of alcohol and of beer. With 6% beverage average, like the Bud Light Platinum's got 2% more alcohol, Bill. And then the Bud Light next, I guess it's Ladies Bud Light. That's only $9.48, but it's 13.2 cents per fluid ounce, Bill. 13.2 cents, Bill. That's double.
All right,
double what a Bud Light costs.
Shut up. Football. First and 10 for Herbert. Drop back. Passes. Complete. McConkey. That guy's name's Lad McConkey.
It's a good name.
And you know, because I used to be for Star Wars. You know, I gotta say McConkey because it's just fun. You know. McConkey. They're walking away with another Patriot.
You came and you gave without taking.
No singing. There's no singing here.
Welcome to Outlaw Bill's North Korean State Information Football Network, everybody.
Don't listen to Teag. Don't listen to Teag.
We welcome all of you.
Second and 5 for Herbert. Herbert drops back. Under pressure passes. Stone Smart with 2 T's. Okay. He made a catch. I don't know that he's a great player just because he made a catch. And when it was a nice catch, but
hey, man, nice catch. But I don't know if he deserves that extra T either, Bill.
First and 10 for Herbert. What?
Nice move. He got about 4 yards out of that run if they go with forward momentum. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Ugh. Herbert, second and what, 8? Herbert passes incomplete. Who cares? Draft ain't until March. 3rd and 8 for Herbert and the Chargers. Herbert drops back, passes complete. That'll bring up 4th down. Mapu.
That name, man.
Mapu.
It's like, I don't hate you, caveman, but tell me how to say your name.
Chargers in 27-yard field goal attempt. It's up through the gooch. It's good. That'll make 10-0 Chargers. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I should be rooting for the Patriots, but I've always hated the Patriots. I cannot like them. I've never been able to root for them. You know, fuck you, Tom Brady. Fuck you, Bill Belichick.
I can't believe they're bringing back this commercial from the 20th goddamn century.
Oh, shut up. Ugh. Greg Gumbel. Rest in peace, Greg.
Too bad for Gumbel. Wow, how old was he?
78.
Didn't have as much time as I thought.
Wait. Oh, they're going back to the time where the Patriots were playing the. You know, that was a long time ago. Oh, Drake May is back in. Flag. Flag. There's a flag on the play. Ooh, on the Chargers. Ooh. 15-yard penalty. That's not smart, LA. Drake May, 1st and 10. Looks like he handed it off. Barely gets a yard. Second and 24. Drake May out of shotgun. Oh, nothing, and there's a flag on the play. Jeez. That's just every other play. It's going to be a flag. Booty. What the hell of a name, Booty. Damn it. Nice coverage there, guys. Had it small screened. Uh, wow, that was really bad by the Patriots. Uh, Commercials that make you want to puke. Yeah.
I love this Velvet Underground song. At least that's one good. The best thing so far today, we heard a Velvet Underground song during this rank idiocy.
Are you humming?
Yeah, sorry.
Hell. Like, where am I hearing that shit from?
Sorry.
1st and 10. Herbert hands it off. Dobbins. Yeah, all season long, just like other teams in the league.
It's just being so unbelievably mean.
Yeah. So what of it?
No, I mean that's what they are.
Second
It's
and,
just their job. It's their job.
7 for Herbert. Herbert drops back, passes, little short pass, gets another first down. Herbert, shotgun formation, passes. Yeah. McConkey.
You love that guy's name.
It's a Star Wars thing. McConkey. Remember when Greedo gets, Hans was the only one who really fired, but the the altered one, and you hear Greedo, and you hear the McConkey. So yeah, I gotta say that because of that. Because of that, you know. McConkey is a young guy. He's a really young fella.
That
Third
all
and
makes
3.
sense to me.
3rd and 3 for Justin Herbert and the Rams. Or you Chargers. Son of a bitch. First and 10 for Herbert. Out of shotgun formation. Drops back. He's looking. Got a lot of time. Passes to Dobbs. Bonnets
Bonnets and friends.
against Joe Burrows.
Juno, Joe Burrow, man.
Second and third.
Another nice touchdown there.
Yep. McClunkey.
Herbert's having a great game. And I'm not sure on Drake. What's going down with our pal Drake? Still on the sidelines? Did he sit? Has he been back in the game since his injury?
It's up through the gooch. It's good. That'll bring it 17-0. And another complete washout.
I'm still flabbergasted that this commercial made a comeback. It's so many years since the last commercial. The Strouds, Bill. It's the Strouds, our favorite team.
Oh, Jane Stroud.
Dem Strouds, Dem Strouds. Have you seen Dem Strouds? This is just, I cannot, it is absolutely beyond my belief that they're doing this. Is it the quarterback hierarchy, Bill, or is it the quarterback hierarchy? Am I right? Drake May is a fun name, isn't it, Bill?
Yeah.
I agree with them about the play action, Bill.
What was that?
I agree with what they said about the play action. It is about the best play in football. If you have good play action, you can sell runs and passes all the time. And here comes that great CBS holiday Christmas football music. It's so damn good. My belief is it's Alice in Chains with an orchestra, Bill.
Running out, shout dead. See? Broncos need to win. Just like the Chargers need to win. Ugh.
It was weird that the announcer didn't think that two people who had similar football power and played the same game could possibly be related despite their unusual first last name. It's like, wow, McConkey, you play just like this other guy, McConkey, who did the same thing you did. It's like it's genetic. And I found out they were related. Who would have thunk it, huh, Bill? Just so people know, what I was humming was the theme from Voyager. How obsessed I am, Bill.
You're obsessed, T. You're real, Miley. You're very, very, very obsessed. You're a
I might
man
have a Star
on
Trek
a
obsession.
mission solely to save Star Trek. Don't know if you can, but good luck. Good luck to you and all your endeavors.
Thank you. Does this game count as Smash Mouth, Bill?
Does it count as Smash Mouth?
I think they're kind of playing the Patriots, at least, a little harder than we were led to expect and a little harder than pregame ever gave them credit for. I've noticed that. You know, when we listen to the network, we finally do. We hear like artful play call, man. It's just artful. Wow.
We're all going for it on fourth.
I like that. The analytics aren't
Herbert,
some Bible.
4th and 3. Shotgun formation.
Herbert.
Shut up. Lots of time.
I had to say it. It was Star Trek.
I know. He could boldly go where only Herbert has gone before. Just like saving Star is smart, a thing, maybe. I don't know if it's possible, but, you know, a Teagian was going to try.
I don't like to lose, Bill.
You don't like the no-win scenario.
I don't like the no-win. I don't believe in the no-win scenario.
First and 10, Justin Herbert had a shotgun formation. Drops back, has all the time in the world. Oh, they're pressuring him just a little bit. Throws it away to nobody. Flag on the play.
Don't tell the play how to identify, Bill. Oh, flag. Sorry, I misunderstood you. You assume the play's pronouns. I'm going to try to let it go.
So what if I did? So what if I did? First and 10 for Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
I say we call them the Herberts, Bill. Like I said, if this is hockey, his name would be Herbert. Don't you think we should call him Justin Hebert for fun?
Oh, you have to bring up the free kick, the kick that screwed my Broncos just a week and a half ago. Ugh. That was ugly, by the way.
That's funny. Best story of the day so far, by far. Damn. Harbaugh might be right on that one, Bill. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, he's Harbaugh, right?
38-yard attempt. It's up. It hits the upright and goes in through the goot. Jeez. It looks like it doinked the upright. It doinked the upright and went in. I could have thought when it doinked the side there.
Something went on. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yesterday, we saw a game where there were 2 kicks in a row that were doinked. Did you see that game?
Yeah.
It was by both teams. One team doinked it, and then the other team did the same.
Yeah.
Wow, the crowd goes wild with discontented anger. What weird. The officials never notice what to say in some of these strange situations. Like, it's disregarded. This is the end. It's such an awkward situation. There's no script for it.
We are at halftime.
I don't know, Bill. Like, I have the luxury of sitting here in my home. I would have said that winds the clock and ends the quarter. But I'm not under the pressure of having 60,000 people wait for me to say what the hell is going on in this game.
Yeah.
Again, another 30-year-old song. What's up with Lenny Kravitz, man? I have no issue with the man, except that I don't know why he's relevant anymore. His daughter's hot. I mean, what the hell? Doesn't it feel good to hear things like that when guys like you and me are going to die working, huh, Bill? Nothing like saving for your retirement.
We're supposed to die working.
I want to die fucking,
if we don't die working, we best figure out how to get super rich.
I challenge accepted. I'd love to be super rich. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, about $75 million net worth. That would be.
I'm
ideal.
not greedy. I don't need to be a billionaire. 75 million would get me through too. I agree with Bill. 75 million, just about enough to make it.
At our current age, yeah. Well, yeah. We've already lived more
we
than
don't
half
have a lot of life left.
I mean, those younger generations, Gen Zers and the Gen Yers and the millennials. They're lost. They're lost. I mean, I feel for them. We got a woman commentator doing.
You know what? That is slightly inaccurate too, because while it's a good effort, and I think that they did do well, they said they were aggressive early and it paid off. How about like the accurate thing? They struggled early but got it together. It's a little sad that we get this kind of commentary. That's not as egregious as Carissa from Amazon just making shit up. And I guess today she's Marissa from Fox.
Yeah.
That stunned me that she admitted that like it was smart to say. It's like, wow. It's like, how did your husband feel hearing that if you're married? At least here we have what we would call competent and good play-by-play in comparison. Like when we see Amazon, sometimes we're like, what the hell? And their crew is really amateur too. Like, how many times have we seen a bad injury stop the game cold where like the crew can't get over it? They keep showing it over and over. We've even seen not so bad injuries where they couldn't handle it and they were like, oh, we think he's died. You know, they just aren't grounded in football or how to broadcast it. Any thoughts on that one, Bill?
No.
Another, football commercials, we have a couple of choices. They can be stupid or they can be funny. And sometimes like what they do is they try to be funny, stupid. The only other kind is just like the simple testimonial. It might be time for return to testimonial, Outlaw. Just, like, hi, I'm Matthew McConaughey. I kind of dig beer. Something like that. We've gotten really just beyond the pale with these beer commercials. They're stupid. Shit. See, this is like one of the more useful moments. I mean, the guy is only saying the textbook things, but I will give them I'll give them some credit. They showed us that he was a good enough and wise enough guy to say the textbook thing. You know what I mean?
Oh. Broncos clinch a berth. Yes, I've said that earlier. Broncos will clinch a berth with the win today, and if they lose today, they're out, and the Bengals get in at 8-8. Can you believe that was going to happen? Ugh. What's weird is that the Rams and the Chargers are both their colors are blue, kind of blue and yellow.
The recurring problem in football, right?
Yeah, Cooper Cup. Another fun name to say. Hey, Space Fraggle, welcome.
Hi, Space Fraggle. It's good to see you.
Space Fraggle in the house. Oh my God, I just love all these commercials for sport books, encouraging me to gamble if I wanted to gamble.
Gamble, damn you. Gamble.
What money do I have to gamble?
You need to borrow money, go gamble, win, and then be rich, right? That's what the commercial's telling you.
Hmm. That was an NFL player. I don't know which one, but I know that was an NFL player.
The one who's not a criminal yet.
Oh, yeah, one of those guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, here, kitty cat, come on. What? Hey, 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 hey! Don't scratch that chair up, cat. It's a chair. It's not a scratching post.
I think we just got done making fun of this commercial.
I know. Hey, look, I'm not from Russia, but I take my shirt off in a good area. I go for the Patriots. Russ Tucker and Chris Rose. Who the hell are these guys? I don't know these guys. They may have half a brain between them. No, it has not been a fantastic. It's been pretty crappy, pretty lousy. Hmm. Oh, jeez. Maybe I should start second half. I'm voting for the Patriots. I don't know, but I need the Rams to lose, the Chargers to lose. Come on, yes, go, go, go! Oh no! Oh, John Hussey's the ref. Okay, well, you want to play good, you got to play good. You just got to go out there and win. Okay, Sean Booty with the reception. Second and 12 for the Patriots. At a shotgun. May passes incomplete. New England punting the ball away. Oh no. Oh no, he's going all the way. And the flag on the play. Holy. His touchdown's coming back. They didn't even put the points on the board. Ugh. Second and 5 for Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Shotgun formation. Herbert, third and 5, shotgun formation. Drops back under pressure, throws it complete. First down, Chargers. Maybe you just need a Snickers. Yeah, I'm sure, right?
Maybe we should just watch commercials from 40 years ago and pretend that they're. That is literally like a 25 to 35-year-old commercial. It's shocking to me.
Second and 7 for Herbert. Passes complete to McConkey. McConkey. Another
Wow.
keep my contact touchdown. Oh my. McConkey!
McConkey, he's my kind of guy. I'm sorry, no singing.
Wow, we got the Chargers just walking all over the Patriots. It's up to the gooch. It's good. 94-yard drive. Holy balls.
It's Christmas. That means it's time to pretend to like Nora Jones's music, Phil.
Christmas is way over. So is Unboxing Day.
Right. Here's the thing. It's holiday season, so we have to pretend to like Nora Jones. It's like the only time that jazz seems to be in, right? So like, check out the smooth jazz sounds of Nora Jones. She ain't bad. I'm not trying to say she is, but it's they got to find a way to squeeze that nonsense in. The music of the World War II generation is no longer that current.
We're having commercials for slot machines. Wow. Aristocat Gaming. Okay. Yeah.
Did you ever see the hoarders where the lady let goats live in her backyard and they're eating away the back of her home?
No.
They were just like, her family knew she was a little weird, but then like, she had done like what all hoarders do. They keep people out of their house for like years at a time. So finally, like she'd been acting so weird for so long, it was an outright mental health crisis. They intervened and they had like social workers. They agreed to let hoarders take care of it. So when the family gets over there, it's like the first time they're seeing this and they realize she's got fucking goats living in her goddamn backyard.
McConkey. God, this guy barely went out of diapers.
Insane, right?
He's playing in the NFL. His auntie's probably our age, Teague. We got 6:58 in the third. Jesus. I feel like I've been in the Twilight Zone today. I don't know about you.
I feel like I've been mostly ignoring the game and making the video to start my show tonight. What can I tell you? I don't care.
You go find that one-armed man.
How dare you?
Oh, he gets sacked.
You almost got away with
Nay
it,
gets
didn't
way
you?
sacked.
What do you think, Bill? Should I try to just go the rest of the game with only talking with Harrison Ford sound bites? You almost got away with it, didn't you?
Wow.
He
The
was eating
Patriots
oranges
fans,
and
they're
making
looking at
IDs, Bill.
they're looking at their phones. They're looking down. They're quiet as can be.
You know what? It's been
When
so
your
long since they
season's
were
over,
good,
it's
right?
really fucking over.
I guess so, yeah. They had some pluck early in this game, but it's gone.
When you're gone, when you're way gone, like the Patriots or the Jets. Herbert back of the shotgun passes complete. Oh, almost for McConkey. Herbert, all the time in the world, throws it incomplete. Third and 10 for Herbert. Herbert drops back, passes incomplete. Cameron Dicker, 41 field yard goal attempt. It's up through the right. Through the gooch. It's good. Jesus, 30-7. Oh my God. God, I hope the next game is more entertaining than this one. Who are the chefs? Ah, 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 ah. Oh my gosh, we got the Padawannabe.
Holy smoke!
Oh shit.
Hi.
Hey, Padawannabe.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hello. Trying to get.
Yeah, you're not missing much of a game.
It's a good game now that the Padawanabe's here. Good to see you, buddy.
Try to get this link here.
The Chargers have been dominating the Patriots like it was their job.
Oops, wrong spot.
This win for the Chargers solidifies postseason berth.
I always love Bill's pronunciation. Yes, this will solidify their position. Between the two of us, people have been waiting eagerly for someone who can speak American, Padawannabe. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey guys, sorry. I was trying to make some money this morning, but that didn't really work out. So
Oh, did you? Were you having a garage sale?
no, it's my job. I can do my job literally whenever there's jobs. So
Well, I thought maybe you did
I
like
just-
a pickup on
I-
like
I
Uber
just-
Eats or something,
well, I do the Instacart.
right? Oh,
You guys know what that is, so
I think it's similar to DoorDash, right? DoorDash
well,
should work out,
it's
but Instacart
similar,
succeeded.
but like with the The Instacart I actually do the shopping for the customers. I don't just do the delivery, but there just wasn't.
Okay.
My vehicle is not great right now, so the ones that there were available, I would normally take with a better car.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Our economy isn't totally great right now either. So, you know what? We're all scrapping, and
No, I
hats
mean
off to you for not
not, but
taking it laying down.
yeah, there are plenty of people that do this that make plenty of money, and then there are plenty of people that use this service because they literally need it. So
Yeah.
it is good though, because I know I am helping every customer that I deliver to. It's making everybody's life a little easier, less hectic, you know. I'm sure
Yeah.
we've all,
It's
because
a
I've
lot
even
of disabled
done
and older people. Is that what it would be? Or is it just people-
I do have some disabled. I have one gentleman I go to all the time, and he comes out, he's got like nub and a few fingers on one hand, and he rolls
Oh,
out and
gosh.
with his dachshund, but he's a cool guy. He just, you know, he's living his life in his apartment, and he just has delivery like every few days, and he's a cool guy actually. There's
Second
several
and 5 are
customers.
for Drake May.
I need you to relocate to New York in
dominate
about 10 years when I need that service, because I finally got vested in my apartment here. My rent can't go up
Gosh,
anymore.
you know, New York would be the worst, dude. Have to travel up. Like if you aren't able to take all the groceries in one trip, you know. Because I'll admit,
Because in
even
New-
like
it-
the Costco runs for the apartment dwellers on the third floors, some of them kind of take advantage. And they'll be like, "Oh, 14 things of water." It's like, dude, get real, man. And not enough tip for carrying 14 of those.
I got to be honest, there just isn't enough money in the world. Let's hope the only reason they're not tipping you is because they don't have it themselves, not because they're cheap.
And that could be something. And I understand I don't shop on the app, but not all apps are incredibly easy for older customers to use. So I just, you know, a lot of them will come out and talk and stuff. So, wait, excessive civic closure.
might be the
Oh,
only
come
person they steal
on,
in the world.
man. This stuff comes up all the time now that my computer's out.
Free prawn? Women
No, the computer, like the HP customer support just ended like this year.
Also, now it keeps asking if you want it back.
Well, it does that. It's continuous upgrades, you know, download Windows 11, all these things like, "Oh, your computer's too cluttered. Do you want us to-" And it's like, "No, it's not. I know it's not. I have like 10 files on there. You can't tell me it's cluttered." I hardly have anything on my computer saved. As I use my phone for that.
Aside from my 35 4K copies of War and Peace, there's almost nothing on this computer.
I mean, I use my computer to, I don't even use it to view YouTube as much as I should. Because it's a laptop. I should be able to carry it around the house, but our house is cluttered. I don't know why it doesn't give me an ad to undo that. I mean, it's actually getting a lot better. I organized quite a bit just to get our Christmas stuff up. So when the Christmas comes down, we'll be in really good shape. And I'm going to have to bring my foosball table out to my shed so I can actually try and get it worked on a little bit.
Your foosball.
Yeah, I have a old school foosball table, not the new
cool.
ones. I have the old ones with the thinner paddles.
Yeah.
And the guys are metal.
Yeah.
And then even the lineup is different because you have 3 fullbacks instead of 2, and you have 4 midfieldmen instead of 5. I hate the new foosball, how it's 5-on-5 right in the middle. It's like, God, create a wall, like you don't even have to be good to stop it from getting through. Yep. Patriots need a score just for some credibility. 4th and 12.
They're at home
Left
today.
sideline. Out of bounds. Flag on the play. No, just the vehicle I have right now, I'm kind of limited to what jobs I can take. It just sucks. It's an old beat up van. I need to get an oil change and clean it up real bad. She leaks a lot.
Man, I was looking at dealership prices on cars. I was looking at a GMC truck. I'm like, last time I knew trucks were to be about 27 to 30,000.
Oh, they're like 40 and up now.
This truck that I was looking at was $85,000, and I was like,
nuts.
my jaw was like dropped. I was like, holy cow! It's a truck. It's a GMC truck.
Well, it depends what it is. You know, is it towing?
Let's think about this for a second, though.
Stuff.
That's only 25,000 20-ounce Coca-Colas.
Oh goodness.
God, they cannot Padawannabe. I know that it's an expression. I know that it's perfectly normal, but they've been saying "in with a win, in with a win, in with a win." They have no other way of expressing that if they win this game, they will be they'll have a playoff berth. You know, it's for what it's worth for a playoff berth. Anything but when you're in, when you're in, when you're in. We've heard it like 260 times, and it's starting to make me fucking insane. I want them to lose, so they booze, right?
Just they screwed the gooch. That was a hell of a catch, man. Oh, and he doesn't catch it because he didn't have control of it. Damn.
No.
That was a hell of an effort.
By the way, I want you to hear something really funny. That you can buy, pot vape in New York at different stores, but you need like a super special license. It's like a pain in the ass to get.
They're that strict there?
Well, the funny thing is they're not. So hundreds of vape stores opened up, and some of them were selling like freaking
the vapes, yeah. That's its own.
So they closed them all down, and there was only one guy in all of Queens who had the right permit. So I went to him for like 3 or 4 months. Last month, I saw that one of the sketch vape stores was back open. I went inside. I'm like, can I get some THC? And they're like, looks around either side. It's like, you cop? I'm like, no, not today. Not today. And they were just not like, today. Okay. And like they walk out the door, and like 5 minutes later, they come back.
Hey, sacked.
Bringing them down
again.
So here's how the pot vape guy by me works, right? The liquor store opened up a pot vape store next door. So he runs out of the pot vape store into the liquor store and brings back the pot vape to sell me so he can't get busted.
I'll be right back. I go get.
Yeah. It's like, what do you want? I'm like, I got this. He's like, well, I'll go get it. And I'm thinking to myself, they don't have a license for any of it.
That's like getting it back in the day. You want to get a sack? Yeah, we can do that. You wait here. I'm going to go get it.
I'll make that happen for you.
You know what? So you don't have it?
Back in 1985, I said to myself, I was too young to be smoking. My parents fucked up, but I said to myself, one day I'll buy pot in the store and cigarettes behind the store in the alley. And damn it, we're there. The other thing I said was the United States would break up into 5 countries by now. And we're pretty much there.
Man, we haven't even got to the fourth quarter yet. This game's gone so long. Not even the fourth quarter yet. It's like, oh my God.
This is Padawannabe. I said this earlier. I'd like to hear your opinion. The reason why this game is going long is that not just the teams, but I'll add this one in now. The officials are playing for their careers. You've called a bad season. You better have a great last game.
Yeah, they're playing for contracts right now.
Everybody, including the officials, are playing for their contracts. They're not letting anything go. They're calling everything. But if you've noticed, we've had a relatively cleanly executed game. Herbert with an amazing pass. Wow! That was almost intercepted off the chest of a fast-moving defender. Do you see how fast that cornerback came in, man?
Yep.
Austin was just like, wow. It was like Steve Austin. He was like, I hope he makes $6 million. What? He didn't get his hands on the ball, but he slapped it right.
It sounded like a
No,
ocean liner was blowing its horn in the background.
Yeah, someone in the crowd has an air horn. You know what, Potawatomi? That amazing slap down to the ball, he couldn't intercept it. He judged it perfectly. He just slapped the ball out of the air. That was perfect because it was going to be caught.
Yeah. That's
We got 33.
all you try to do, get to the point of connection.
Dobbins, 27. Run it.
That was nice. That was about a game of 15.
We watch a lot of football, but like, let's just take one moment to marvel at that play. Think about the decision-making process and the athleticism it took for him to decide not to try to catch it, because he only barely knocked it out of the air with the tips of his fingers. If he had tried to catch it, he would have missed it totally. That was brilliant football. These aren't my teams, but that got me fired up. This is good football. I mean, is the game a joke? Sure. But was that play great? It really was.
Oh, major.
Oh, the horse call is because the way he's pulling him down. If he doesn't pull him backward, if he just tries to bring him down. But the way he brings him down, like he's got more pressure around his collar than he does around his waist. Like, why doesn't that guy wrap him up?
Oh, he was holding McClunkey. Lad McClunkey.
Ooh, off tackle for about 6. Ooh, lunges forward another couple. 2nd and 2. And Chargers in power formation. They got the 2 fullbacks lead blocking.
Yeah.
Those dudes are huge, man. Those are a little bit, little smaller than a tight end, but they've got the same kind of package.
3rd, 2nd and 3rd for Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Shotgun
formation. Hands it off to Dobbins.
Goes
Dobbins gets a
upfield.
couple yards.
3rd down and 2. 3rd quarter coming to an end.
It's about time.
We're going to change sides, folks.
Yeah.
There's McClunky showing us the way right to the end zone. McClunky!
Yeah.
I know it's McClunky, but still. He's McClunky to me.
Yeah, his name's Lad McClunky. McClunky. But ever since
He's showing us the way.
Han shot, it was the only shot, and you hear that sound, McClunky throwing in. So you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it because it sounds like it.
Plus, we don't have Chris Berman, so I got to come up with my own stuff now. Oh, this guy like a poor man's Daniel Radcliffe.
That's a fair assessment. I don't want to be.
That's how he gets the chicks. Well, I kind of look like Daniel Radcliffe.
You know, the thing about Daniel Radcliffe, Padawannabe, he doesn't drink, so he's not radical. And I heard he doesn't live near a cliff, so he's just a hypocrite.
Oh, jeez. He's unrad.
Just cranking out the dad jokes here. What
Daniel unrad, no cliff. Never gonna stop. Yeah, never gonna stop. Shush, Mr. Swift. Shush!
My gosh, that's been in the theater since November 22nd. Jeez, it's been as long as that other film, Wicked. Haven't seen either one of them.
I'm not big on
Wicked is probably going to be all right.
So I probably won't see
Yeah,
Wicked.
if you're not into
At
musicals, it
some
won't
point.
work at all. But I would say Wicked, because it ran on Broadway for 40 years, could it suck? You know what I mean? Unless they substantially changed it.
Well, both films have been in the theater for a month.
I'd rather them make a theater adaptation of the Back to the Future Broadway show. Ooh,
Dobbins!
popping
It's
outside. He shivers
Padawannabe.
off a couple shoulder tackles and ended up getting some positive yards there. That was nice. What's up?
Padawannabe, it's on Broadway now.
Oh, I know it's on Broadway. The Back to the Future one.
back
I want him
on
to do
Broadway.
I want him to do a
That's messed
theatrical
up.
version though. Bring
No,
it to the
it
big
is.
screen so I can see it.
Oh, a theatrical version of the play of the movie.
Yes, yeah, like they did with Wicked, but for Back to the Future.
The weirdest one would be this one. The weirdest one is Hairspray. Hairspray is a movie that becomes a play
it's
that
so
becomes a movie.
Funny, dude. John Travolta
No, but think
is
about
so
it, like-
funny in that.
Dobbins again.
But John Travolta is reprising that role.
Well,
Have
he's
you ever
not.
seen? I mean, I'm sorry,
not
he's
the mom,
second
right? He's-
person.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the mother. He's
yes.
Edna Turnblad.
Yeah, I think that's.
I'd
hilarious.
rather go see Evil Dead on Broadway.
I mean, there are like I'm not. I don't not watch musicals, but it's got to be my kind of music. Like I have seen Hairspray. I thought it was funny, but I'm more like Rock of Ages and Little Shop of Horrors, and like I like those ones a lot.
Freddy
Rock-
Krueger
Little
on
Shop of
Ice
Horrors.
on Broadway.
That would be great. But like Little Shop of Horrors, like works as a play because I think it was a play first.
Yes.
And Rock of Ages works as a play because it's just the best of all everything. Like
Such good
Rock of
mashups.
Ages is a
Yeah.
lot like Smokey Joe's Cafe, is a lot like Cats. Theater for people who don't really like theater.
Yeah.
Like the point of
Yeah, I have no
The point
interest
of
in watching Cats at all.
Well, here's the thing: if you got dragged to Cats, though, you wouldn't hate it as much as you think. Because here's the deal: as stupid as it
Right.
sounds, and all,
I would
most
see it on
songs are
Broadway.
good.
I
You're
don't
right.
wanna see
Most
the
so-
theater. I
most
don't-
songs
Yeah.
are good.
No,
No, you don't want to see the movie. But like, just Cats is bullshit.
Who
There's
did
no
see
story.
the movie? That's the question.
I'll wait for this play. Hold on. No one. They pulled it to put assholes on the
Understand,
cast.
fakes
Herbert
handoff.
comes back.
Herbert.
Ooh,
He's
scrambles
running
up
for
and
it. He may
Gets
go
the
over.
first down. Gets the first down. Looks like
Stop,
he's getting some
gets the
first down though.
Oh, he got
All right.
it. He got it.
Guys, you got to hear this one because it's hilarious. The Cats
you got
movie was
time.
failing and tanking out because it was all in the uncanny valley, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So the studio pulled it, saying that the reason why people didn't like it was that the CGI was a mistake. They're going to fix it. And they said, what was
can't
wrong? They
fix
said,
it,
the
yeah.
cats don't have assholes. People
Yeah,
can't
they took
orient
them
themselves.
out.
No, they put
took
them
them
back
out.
in. They put them
did
back
they?
in.
That's
They
hilarious.
kicked the version with no assholes is the original version, and that's the version that's on TV because it's less weird. But what they said was
That's super
no
funny.
one is, and the re-release was only for like a brief time with the assholes. So no one. The thing is, no one saw either version because
Touchdown,
it was
Dobbins.
so bad.
That's funny. I heard
That's a
about the
rocking
controversy, but I
touchdown
never
from
saw it.
Dobbins.
You know what it was? You could do it with the tracking technology in the 2 weeks that they did it, and maybe they're working on it for a week ahead of that. But the thing was, just get it out of the theater for most of its run, then re-release it so it makes back something without being publicized because of the outrageous nature of why you pulled it. Because it's failed so bad. Like the best thing you do is have it be out of the theater for half of its theater run. So like you can have those 2,300 screens back. Just take them. Just take them.
It's up to the gooch. It's good.
Oh, what a glorious time 6 years ago this week when your choices were Cats or The Rise of Skywalker. Which one do you think is worse, Padawannabe?
Ooh, of what?
What's
Which
worse,
one?
Cats?
haven't
You're
seen
making me
Cats.
ill, Teague. You're making me ill. You're
Or The
bringing
Rise
back-
of Skywalker?
I've got PTSD. Don't do
Well, I
that.
can at least watch parts of the Star Wars and be okay. But then there's other parts.
I'm looking forward to the next year's Star Wars movie. It's called A New Hope redo. It's about Jan Solo and Leia Skywalker, and they have to save Prince Luke Organa. Yeah,
I mean, honestly, they could make
it's
a what
a
if.
30-year-old commercial.
They should make a what if movie. Bring gosh, what's his name? The guy that was in The Force Unleashed. Just do a what if movie with Starkiller. You will sell tickets.
John
You will
Boyega.
sell tickets. No, the guy.
No,
remember the Force
Starkiller's never
Unleashed
been
games?
live action. He's
I
a
know.
game
Remember the
character.
Force Unleashed games?
No.
Basically, it's
Oh,
about.
you don't?
All right, listen. The Jedi are a bunch of fucking weirdos.
me
They keep
see.
everybody's DNA and name of
Oh,
all
you said
forces
Force
on
Unleashed.
file.
Okay, I
Yeah,
remember.
those old games. That guy
Yeah.
who did the voice acting and the CGI likeness in that movie,
Yeah.
he's still like a huge Star Wars fan. They just haven't
He has
asked
to
him
play his own-
to be
he ha-
in it. But with
He has
with
to play
Star
his own
Wars-
master now. He
with
has to
Star
play his
Wars
own. What do you call it?
With them doing these what if things, I mean, it's Marvel, but they should just do a what if Starkiller was real movie.
There is a Star Wars
And-
What If. It's called the original trilogy.
Ah. But I mean, if they did something like that, it's not canon. We know it's not canon, but there's so many people that would go see that. Go see some badass force-powered lightsaber oriented movie. You know, it is Sith oriented in its idea, you know,
Art-
and that's kind of what people would like to see, and
Here's a
kind of bring
question
it
for you,
back
Padawan,
without
babe.
bringing it back. What's up?
Here's a question for you: Is the Rey movie and Episode 10 the same, two different names for the same thing?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna come out, man.
That's.
I mean, I know what
neither
they're
of them
saying.
are probably going to come out. But do you think either one? Do you think it's the two different names for the same thing, and they're pretending to have two movies?
I don't know.
Because
if
at this
it's supposed
point,
to be episode. I
some-
don't know either. I'm not.
Listen to this
exactly
crazy
sure.
shit that I found out. Now, this is verified. They make money when they announce a Star Wars movie, but they
And they
make
lose.
more money when they cancel that movie.
Oh, funny.
Because, well, the relief that they won't be throwing money down a dry hole, right? Imagine if they announced tomorrow that they're giving up on Captain Falcon. Their stock would go up a little bit. I'm serious.
Probably. It probably would. They need to just not talk about anything except Mandalorian movie. And God, I can't believe it's gonna be called. If they call it Mandalorian Grogu, that's just dumb. That's like my favorite line, but I think that'd be silly to call a movie.
It should just be called
Mandalorian
A
and
Star
Grogu.
Wars Story, Mandalorian and Grogu, if they're going to do it like that.
Why don't they just Star Wars? This is the way. Boom.
There you go.
I mean-
There you go.
You know what? I got a better
Star
idea
Wars,
for you.
the Clan of Two, because they are the Clan of Two now.
Ooh,
or
they won't go
Mandalorian, the Clan
word.
of Two. You know what I mean? They could do that.
I got a
The
better one for
Mandalorian Clan of Two. Wow, beautiful moves, man. That guy was
Yeah, it
staying
wasn't great.
in bounds.
Doug
Might
Wilson's
all
had
be
a
coming
great
back
day.
though.
You know what, Padawan? How about instead of This Is the Way, we don't do the movie at all and call it Star Wars I Have Spoken?
I would love for them to keep it a series, but I'm,
No, just don't do anything. Like announce it
I've
because
spoken.
they fucked
Even
up.
that would be great too. Like I have spoken. Like all he has to do is say that line once, and we all would love to
Directed
hear the
by
I have
J.J.
spoken
Abrams.
again. I would love to hear I have spoken in the right context again. That character was awesome.
He was awesome. You know what, though? Honestly, there's not a movie in Mandalorian and Grogu. No one wants it, and they fucked them up.
I know. Third
I don't know
season was
who I
crap.
hate more. I really don't know who I hate more.
I still like it, but they haven't gone as far astray as the other series. I'm hoping. Just leave Favreau alone. Just leave the guy
How
alone.
about this
Let
one?
him do his
How
thing.
about this one?
Let Favreau do his thing, please.
How about this one? Cara Dune, Star Wars Cara Dune. We're starring Gina Carano, a Star Wars story.
Oh, dude, I think, they'd never get her to come back for that.
They might
That
be able to get her to
series?
come back from that.
I would love if they could do a Rangers of the New Republic movie still.
They probably can't until for a little while because of the they were going to have the Wonder Woman 84 woman do it. Then they tried to tell her to have a little less control because her ideas were so hippy dippy crazy, and they decided she couldn't direct action, and so she walked. Then Gina Carano was supposed to be the star, so that's a mess, right? So you got to try to, and if they recast Cara Dune, everyone will want to kill them.
I know they can't recast her; it'd be stupid.
The reason
But
why
I
I
just
say
don't know
that
if she'll come back. I just don't know.
the reason why I say she might come back is legally mandated returns to work exist all over the place.
Well, yeah. If she
And
wins
think
that
about this
thing,
for
she
one
would kind of
second.
be.
Think
I
about
would
this
love
for
to
1
see her back,
second.
though.
Well, you have to pay her, and you have to pay her for life, and you have to give her annual cost of living increases and
be
everything
loss
like
of-
that. It has to
loss
last as
of
long as a normal
wage.
career. You have to pay her for everything she lost. You
Yep.
have to assume that she would have made a movie. She can make an argument that look what happened. This is a strong line of demarcation between successful and unsuccessful. It would be worth more. Give me more. She could not have to work and make more than Katie Sackhoff. At that point, that's when Disney would say, "Come to work."
Man. I wish
by the
Gina
way-
Carano would be on Katie's.
I want to get this out there
ahead.
before we get back to the games because it's a true thing. Think about this. If they bring her back, she would have to be executive producer because she needs to have a say in what goes on so she can't get abused at work again.
Yeah.
Therefore, she would be able to say, fuck you, I'm not saying that, and fuck you, that can't happen. Imagine if they let her wait, hold on.
No, go
Imagine if they decide to give up on the movie and they're like, put our worst people on it and don't pay any attention. They just made a movie that was heroic. Imagine a movie coming out that was just about a heroic woman, not overly jacked, but it's Gina Carano, so you can believe her beating up guys with a little stealth, not overpowering, usually using a gun, usually using tech. And at the end of the movie, she succeeds. It's just like a one-off story. If they were like, we're going to ignore that and let it fail by not helping it and giving it a female message, that'd be their biggest movie, right?
No, I was going to say it'll be the first one that they actually openly decanonize. They're like, it's not canon. But they let her make a movie.
There's the more money. But seriously, here's the thing. The more they say it has nothing to do with the rest of them and the more they condemn it, the better it's going to do.
The more they distance themselves,
Right. If they're like, this is fanfic right off the bat, we condemn it. And Gina Carano's like, yeah, I shoot people and I'm straight in the movie. People be like, wow.
There you go. Just make it a Legends film. You made the EU Legends, so make a Legends film. Tie it to the old EU. Don't make it
something like
in
that
your new universe.
Seriously, if you do something like that, think about Gina Carano in the commercial. Yeah, I kill people with a gun and I'm straight. Star Wars.
That's funny. Oh man, that's funny.
It's messed up how true it is too. It's like tell us about your Star Wars character. She kills people with guns because they're a problem, and she's straight.
That's funny.
It's like you've subverted all of our expectations.
Herbert under center, first and 10. Fouls back, runs it up, Dobbins up the middle.
Ooh, struggles for 5. Good effort though. I'll take it.
I think we just actually managed to subvert everyone's expectations. Seriously, Padawan. That's a better Star Wars movie than they've come up with. We just ripped it out.
And for what it's worth, I'm actually enjoying Skeleton Crew, but
Really?
I don't feel like it's fitting into Star Wars the way I would.
How many episodes have there been? I've only watched
only
one
5.
or
Only
2
5.
episodes.
Only 5.
There have been
but
200
I'm looking at
episodes
it.
of the.
I'm looking at it very much like, how much is this going to be like Goonies? And I liked Goonies. So I'm having fun with it being Goonies. I'm not having as much fun if I go, oh, look at this just from Star Wars perspective. Oh, Herbert with a big slide. First down.
Yeah.
First down +6. Just roll out, scramble. But I mean, it's for people who want Star Wars to be what it was, don't watch Skeleton Crew. I think it's something fun that I can watch with my wife.
Has the Kathleen Kennedy insert really taken over the male
I didn't see
lead
an
role.
English.
He
I didn't
actually
see an English
becomes
accent
more of a
check.
scoundrel. Like you
Who
think
knew
he's
that
gonna
was
be a
gonna
really
happen?
nice guy, but then he's like, nope, I'm abandoning this nice guy thing. So I'm not sure where they're gonna
No,
go
I
in
knew.
8 episodes.
Can
I
I
don't
be
know what
honest?
the end game is. I'm not
I
sure.
absolutely knew he was going to be bad when I saw that he was male. I don't believe that they're ever going to allow a male mentor who is good.
I think he will change. I think his bad guy thing is
He'll
just
change after a woman tells him to stop being so
his.
mean.
No, I actually don't think something like that's gonna happen with him. I do like Jude Law in this role, but
Sorry, tossing my mic.
I still just don't know if it's for Star Wars fans. It's not enough Star Wars. I don't think for them to be like, okay, I'm okay with this. I don't
I'm
think
going to
it
give you
meets
a
that.
more pragmatic problem. You ready? Episode 2 really sucked and was hard to watch because it was so fucking slow. And they leaned too hard on the children. They were unsupported. There were no adults around for the longest period of time in the story. This is not a parenting comment. These children have like months or weeks of acting experience. Jude Law has decades. The kids were like, we must program the computer. And it went on for too long. You know what I mean? Like immersion was so broken when Jude Law showed up at the end of episode 2. So you had to make a choice. It was like the Polar Bear Club. It's like it's New Year's Day. I'm hungover and I have to jump in the freezing cold ocean. If you jump back in again, maybe after a while you get to like it. I don't fucking know.
Well,
Pervert,
that's what I said. It's
shotgun
independent
formation.
perspective.
Hands it
Hand
off.
off. Caught at the line of scrimmage. Game for 1.5, maybe.
Don't you wish better looking people were in the Polar Bear Club? Do they have that by you guys?
Pull it.
Hey,
you know what I'm
Polar
talking
Bear
about?
goes here. I don't know if we have one here.
This
I'm
is
sure
what the
we do.
Polar Bear Club is.
I'm sure we do.
There's hundreds and hundreds of people who on New Year's Day go to Coney Island and take off all their clothes and swim in the sleazy, slimy, freezing cold ocean.
Well, our ocean wouldn't be as bad, and I'm sure there's people that do that. I'm sure there
Your
is.
ocean's definitely worse.
Not all of it. Our rivers are bad. We just get a lot of algae, which I don't. I mean, I understand, but I don't at the same time.
Our river and our ocean meet in a weird area called the estuary.
It's weird to think that Sacramento has better water quality than Salem. Darn it, I was going to say something earlier. What was it? Oh, I gotta go get my food.
Food? What's that?
Gosh, I don't remember what I was gonna say at all. Darn it.
Oh, brain fart.
Oh, the thing that bothers me the most about Skeleton Crew, it starts getting good, and then they end the episode every time. It's like it just started getting good. Now you're gonna reset it.
Still
Jesus.
addicted to next big thingism. They can't just let it go.
I mean, it's just starts getting good, and then the episode ends, and it's like, oh, well, they're gonna have to build up again, you know. So it's just like build up, and then it's you get to build up again, and it's like I want another 10 minutes. They're making me mad with how they end it. They end it, and I go, oh, of course. I said, this stupid ending.
It is kind of next big thing isms.
I've done that 3 episodes in a row. It's like, this stupid thing. But I would enjoy showing this to, like, my step nephew. I think he would like it a lot. He's like 8 years old, so it's kind of cool that he can watch something, because I don't know if I'd let him watch those other Star Wars movies. They're kind of dark.
Effed up.
It's kind of dark, you know. I mean, even the first one, some of them are tough for younger. Oh, you guys, I was at Costco the other day. I seen a table hockey set. I want one so bad. Not the air hockey, but the actual little hockey players on the thing. It was like $900 though. I couldn't believe it. Ooh, oh, over the shoulder boulder, no catch. Probably. The guy was like falling backwards when he tried to catch that. He was just... Oh, yeah, he kind of landed on his... Oh, he got yanked back. That's a PI, buddy. Horrible. Don't grab anything.
No.
Very disappointed. I don't understand the... Have to have a handful of jersey at this level. That's ridiculous.
$5.32.
Shotgun, looking right, throws right, just short of the first down. 4th and 6, that'll be turnover on downs. I think the Chargers will just start running this clock out.
Yeah.
They only need a couple first downs and they can run the clock out. Well, they'll get to the 2-minute warning. They should have done a little bit longer route, though. They needed a first down. You don't want to have to catch the ball and still fight for your first down. And the fans are leaving the stadium.
We know what happened. Wait for them to get ready for them to start with the downward angles. Look at the fans yelling at the other fans that they shouldn't leave. So
the guy's like, all those New England fans just left. I'm going to go down in their seats.
Yeah, one guy had like the radioactive man from the Simpsons version of a Chargers outfit, and he's just having a great day here at Gillette Stadium. And like, I'm afraid for his safety in South Boston, but still hilarious. Great stuff.
It's like a balaclava mask, but it looked more like a luchador.
I agree.
And you get a win, and you get a win, and you get a win. Well, I guess it's and you get a playoff berth, and you get a playoff berth, and you get a playoff berth. Yep, Chargers in clock management formation. Fakes a handoff. Ooh, they're throwing. Roll out to the left, incomplete. Really bad. I mean, in your hands. Good hands, Allstate.
There's that horrible feature again in their stadium.
Get your hands off my Heineke.
Their touchdown feature is the worst.
I tell you, this does make me want to play some sports games again.
Whatever it is you want to call that foghorn they keep blowing, the only thing more annoying is the Viking thing. But they only do that to start the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers have a cannon. Dumb, but okay.
Handoff, draw. Scraping to the right side at the numbers.
You know, if I own
4th and 1.
If I owned the Chargers, you know what I would do? Like every time we scored a touchdown, I would put Palpatine up on the screen shooting lightning out of his hands, and I would use like Tesla coils to shoot lightning across the entire roof of the stadium. What do you think of that?
Ultimate power.
Right. And then, like, if we win the game, we take like a random convict, dress him up as Mace Windu, remove one hand, and like throw him onto the field. Like, ah, splat!
Oh no! Good shot.
It's like the Goodyear blimp is overhead, or as we call it when we win, the Jedi Temple window, Palpatine's office window. Ah! One of the many reasons I don't want them to bring back Mace Windu, even though they will.
Leave. I hope they do. They'll ruin
When you watched Revenge of the Sith, did you notice that when he reaches the apex of his flight, he seems to pop? He's really far away, but he flashes a little more at the end when Palpatine like lets go of him, or whatever you want to call whatever it is he's doing.
Caught in somebody's headlights. He's all right.
Then he falls. What is it? 8 miles?
I don't agree with it. I think the construction of the build, he will fall, but I don't think he falls to the ground. I think he hits the building at some point. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's falling as far as everybody says he is. And that's why I'm like, well, where's that damn chamber they're in? Let me see that building. I just don't know where it is. I've never done research.
We see how high the traffic pattern is. And it's a little
much
above the traffic pattern.
Because I've just seen too much of Mace Windu in Clone Wars. It's like, that dude's badass. I don't know, man.
The only way to do it is a Space Leia moment where he's falling. He closes his eyes. He reaches out with his other hand.
Mary Poppins, Joe.
Towards a building with the Force.
It's a Force lightning.
Yeah, well, the Force pushes is possible. Force like reduced crash impact is possible. Let's see him using it.
This is my argument, and this was canon, and Mace Windu's canon, as you know, as far as we all know. But the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars 2D series depicts Mace Windu in a way that I don't know if the Emperor could kill the guy.
I have that.
He's such a badass. He's such a badass.
And he's really great. Yeah, he sucks in everything else. He's a dick to everyone else.
With that Coke moment at the end, and the kid hands him his canteen. I was like, this is like those old Coca-Cola or Pepsi commercials or whatever. You want a sip of my Coke, Dr. J?
Hey, kid, here.
Yeah, I loved that. I loved.
It was Mean Joe Green.
Oh, so funny!
I can't believe I remember that. It was Mean Joe Green.
I was like, you would never see that again. They're like, ew, he didn't even wipe it off.
The jersey?
No, the Coke.
Yeah, both he would have opened it fresh.
He'd have wiped it with his jersey. Ew. Don't want no kid.
What kid is running around with enough disposable income to buy a $6 Coke at a fucking event?
Yeah, no kidding.
At the UBS Arena where the Islanders play, the Coca-Cola machine said $5.75 for a 20-ounce bottle of Coke.
God,
we'll show you not to drink.
It was probably still like $1 or something back in the 70s, 80s.
It's 75 cents more than the outrageous price of beer when I started going to Yankee Stadium.
Ooh, little pitch up the middle, 19. First down. Patriots trying to get any points. 33 point. Oh man. But 3-12. What do you? I mean, that hurts. Hurts the ball club. McClunky. McClunky.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm super excited though. I started using that grok a little bit more. That's very helpful. I'll be able to get lots of good pictures with that thing. Got to start doing some. Hopefully, I can get enough workspace. I might be able to start doing my Lego content I'm hoping. I wanted to start it last year, and I'm at least a whole year behind. I still got to pick a day. I want to find a day that not a lot of people are on that I can do.
What if you go live?
Well, yeah, I'm going to do
Streaming, talking about?
my builds live, yeah.
Building what, Lego? What are you building?
Yeah, at first. I'm going to do Lego
People
at
love
first,
that.
but I have Zoids also, which are like
What you're going to want to do
robots.
is strike an adversarial stance, make a lot of bad cracks about her, and then counter stream Mrs. Dadman when she's doing her Lego build on Block Party. I'm just kidding. It was a fun way to get her name in and promote her.
I know.
Yeah, no.
She's one of the best. I like the way she does hers. But I'm
She's
even
very
gonna
nice.
I'm even gonna try and do a little twist on typical Lego builds. Try and include people a
You're
little
gonna build them
more.
right?
Well, I'm gonna build like the first one I wanna do, I have the kit, so I have the Lego set, but I'm gonna build 2 other versions of the same set. So I'm going to do one that's all black, and then I'm going to do one that's a chaos build, which is just whatever colors you have. So I'm going to kind of show it's like, oh, I don't have the exact same pieces, so we're going to make it may not be an exact same build, but it'll give people ideas that you don't have to have the kit to build it. You know, it's like to bring back that, hey, remember how we used to build stuff without instructions?
You'll be punished for using your imagination, and people will have the pronouns of the other Legos, and they'll be mad at what part of the bus you want the all black Lego.
So just to do some different things, like I got the new Luke Skywalker X-Wing, and it's all new. Cool. It's new, right?
But the licensing and stuff, that shit's expensive. What did it run you?
Oh, shut up. But I want to build it with all my old stained and colored white Legos, so it looks like an old one also. So I think that'll be kind of. It's like, look, his original X-Wing. It's all beat
what are you
up.
saying, that your white Legos somehow aren't too male, pale, and stale?
Well, they're just so old. They discount. Like there's teeth marks in them, and
that's
123 remains in this game. Oh my god!
Ooh, breaks it. Handoff. Gain of 10. Gain of 11. First down. Shut up. He got that good.
I almost forgot we were doing football here.
That's a tagline. We talked about Lego and everything else. That's a tagline connected with Disney's story writing group. You never heard that one? Male and pale is stale. So just keep the white people and the males out of it. You haven't noticed it applies too? Like they've taken that to heart. They went all the way with that.
First and 10, 47, running out of time.
Stays in bounds. They're going to let him run it.
We got some open field running. It was a lucky takedown.
We got 39 seconds left in this game.
They're just kind of letting them go.
The Patriots bench is playing real good against the Charge. The Patriots starters are playing great against the Chargers bench.
Let's hope that the next game is a little bit more exciting than this game has been.
This game did a lot to stop hatred, though, Bill.
This started in 1920 something or other.
Yeah,
and it's still going.
The show 1923 happened right in front of us. It was real life events. It was a reality show. We saw it during halftime. That's how long. Yeah, we watched it during halftime. That's how long this goddamn game has been.
Wait, do these guys start the game in leather helmets?
Yeah, they've been showing us people there the whole time. Yeah, exactly. It was in black and white when we started. Bill and I were only audible after the second quarter. We were writing everything down, and people were holding up placards in front of the signs in front of the cameras for the first quarter and a half.
All she wrote. The Chargers
after halftime, we came back in color.
6.
And for the last part of the fourth quarter, we've been in like the new aspect ratio. Look at these wild card playoff pictures here. The The Ravens.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Denver has
I
to
predict
win.
the Ravens
They have
win.
to win today. They have to beat the Bengals.
Look how much better
or
the
else they
Ravens
get
are than your
eliminated.
Broncos, Bill. Look how much better the Ravens are than the Broncos. 2 of those losses are to the fucking Steelers. They will absolutely destroy Bonix and the fucking Broncos if they get their hands on them. You should be in fear of Lamar Jackson. Fear, Bill. Lamar Jackson looks like a fucking dangerous guy, man. Like, he's a great guy. I love him in commercials. I think he's a great quarterback. But on the field, man, when he walks out there, it's like he throws out like an aura. He's dangerous. Did you know McConkey is the nephew of player Phil McConkey?
Yes.
I was telling Pat Watanabe.
I don't know stuff like that. I didn't know there was another one.
Can you believe they remade this goddamn commercial? I think Andy Reid's in both, though. Andy Reid's in both commercials, I think. It's for the wait, no, he wasn't the coach of the Chiefs, he's coach of the Eagles. It's the Snickers commercial where they misspell Chiefs as chefs, and he's like doing like an exacting job, and then he walks back and looks at it, he's like admiring it, and he's like, who are the chefs?
The Tick.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, the Tick barely exists in real life, but he keeps coming back and back and back. The Venture Brothers are the Tick, and I don't think he ever shows up in that.
Really? They are.
The Venture Brothers is the Tick's world, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. I did not know
Look
that.
how everything works in the Venture Brothers. There's an arch rival. They use the same terminology. There are near dead-on lookalikes. It's just another group of people.
I've never watched that before.
The same humor.
That's funny. I've always been upset that they haven't done more with the Tick. His live action. They gave up
on it and made the Venture Brothers.
Well, they did
live action
ones. Yeah, they weren't.
They both
good,
sucked.
But I still wish
the original cartoon was hilarious. There's only like 6 episodes. I don't get what went wrong. I think the network disintegrated and no one picked it up in time.
Yeah.
And then the network wouldn't sell the rights because it was all it had was in bankruptcy was rights. So when they do the Tick, it has to be substantially different. I think that's why we get weird ticks. Because he was Batman and then they changed his name again.
Oh, that's right. Deflator Mouse. Yeah.
Deflator Mouse becomes Batman
That's right. I thought that name was funny, though. I was like, well, at least it's a...
Both names are funny, but now...
but
both names are hilarious.
He was Deflator Mouse,
yeah. And American Made is Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
And the thing is, how many times can you force them to totally reboot it and still be as funny? Right? Yeah, so we're up to our 3rd reboot. Only the name The Tick is outright owned. They got to keep changing everything else.
God, they do it. They do it right. It just doesn't.
They got it right the fucking first. No, it took off. The network imploded. Colleen Wolfe, I would make sex with her. I don't know about you. Pat Wannabe, is this woman, does she meet your standards? She's pretty hot. She's got a weird Star Trek-y kind of shoulder outfit going on now. Let's just say
if it was karaoke night at the bar, I'd probably chat her up. We'd start from there. We'll start there.
I think that home-brewed blonde hair with the dark eyebrows give her an alluring, gettable kind of look.
She the hairstyle kind of reminds me of Scarlett Johansson. She's got more hair, but oh geez, I just watched.
Yeah, we've seen Scarlett Jo like that from time to time. Hey, there's Bonix, Bill. It's Bonix.
I know it's Bonix. It's our doubleheader game, triple header. Head to the next.
By the way, did you hear the name of the? Did you hear the name of the next Batman, the next Superman villain?
No.
Get this, Mr. Bonixelplix.
What?
Mr. Bonixelplix is the next villain for the Superman movie.
Such a dork. Oh man.
Now that'll wrap it up for this game. We're going to head over to the next screen.
Are we?
Where
I better get back to the studio.
Coverage continues here on the Outlaw Bill Sports Network. We'll see
We
ya.
love you all. Bye.
We'll see you on the next stream.